Hey, that's what we talking about. Y'all see that? Y'all see what matches, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, you blinging
Check
today,
that out,
Johnny.
Doc.
What's going on with that,
Come
man?
on,
Talk to us.
man. Hey, man. Shout out to You Wish, Baron Davis, flag football team, man. We won the championship, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
all right.
Juniors and majors, you know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Hey,
LA
come
and
on,
King
man.
must have been doing work out
Hey,
there.
man, King and LA was doing their thing, man.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? All the kids had a good game, man. You know, Benji, everybody, you know what I mean? Let me say this, man. It's hard going to the championship in flag football right now.
Well, in any sport, it's going to be hard.
Any
to get
sport,
to,
yeah,
that's
thank
why
you.
it's always respect for the championship.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
Yeah.
So these kids worked hard, you know what I mean, and it was a good game. The juniors won.
Mhm.
They set the tone, you know what I mean.
Mhm,
Then
mhm.
the major game, it was 14-14.
Okay.
Went to overtime, you know what I mean,
Okay.
and of course, you know the great Baron Davis, Coach Davis.
All right, Coach Davis.
You know, drew
All
up
right.
a nice offensive
All
play.
right,
You
all
know what I
right.
mean?
What are y'all
for
running the
overtime,
wing
'cause
tee
they
out
went to
there? What are
the-
y'all running?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it was a college, you know, college overtime rules.
Okay, all right.
So, boom, just
Whoever
one
scored
score.
first?
Yeah,
All right.
and well, not whoever scored first, you get a chance to
Match
you know
it.
match it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We went for the 2 right off.
All right.
You know,
All
BD,
right.
you know,
Yeah, go for
right
it.
off
Yeah.
the gate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, 2 points, touchdown. You know,
What was the name of the team?
championship. The Bucks.
The Bucks.
The Bucks. We played against the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying?
we don't
And,
do the Cowboys.
Bucks and the Steelers in the juniors, so that was good.
Okay,
man.
all
You know,
right.
it was a good game, man.
Well,
I was
over here
like,
at SLiC Talk, we are supporters of flag football, the NFL
Mhm.
flag football campaign.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to say shout out to San Pedro's girls flag football team, Stella Malone and the rest of the crew. They won their first 2 games this weekend.
Okay.
They played Crenshaw and Torrance. Last year they went to the championship.
Okay.
So yeah, we definitely support flag football on this side, and
Yeah.
we're really excited about where it's going to be going. CIF flag football is a big deal, and they're going to be getting scholarships here in the next couple of years.
Man, that's hey man, that's wonderful, man. And these girls, man, hey, y'all better stop playing, man. I seen these girls playing like we got some girls on our team.
There
like
you go.
shout out to Paz, you know what I'm saying? She got her ring, like you know what I'm
All
saying.
right.
So it's like these girls is playing harder than some of the guys. Like you know,
yeah.
they juking, they doing things
Yeah.
too. You know what I mean?
And NFL is going not NFL, but the Olympics is going to have flag football next year. So
Hey,
it's a
there you
real
go.
thing. So
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
wake
yeah.
up and be a part of it, because it's really going on these days.
Yeah, I like that. And then, you know what? Like I said, I mean, for me, I was just like that one, you know, I did play football, but I always was that guy that said, hey, you know, my son, I didn't want him playing football because of the contact and the different things and getting hurt and stuff like that, the politics of it, you know what I'm saying? But this flag football kind of opens it up to where, hey, you know, for those that kind of felt a little way that, hey, flag football, you know, and not only that, you can play it even as an adult,
Well,
you know what I mean, and
right.
get paid for it,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though we need some more money for these Olympic things that we hearing, okay?
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on,
let's
come
figure
on,
that
Olympics,
out.
you know what I'm saying? Because listen, I heard they still got the 84 Olympic money. So just so you already know, if we still got 84 money, you know 28 money gonna be ridiculous.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a big deal.
You know what I
It's
mean?
going to be in our hometown.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's going to be a lot of opportunities in sports. So be
Mhm.
on the lookout. And
Yeah.
I didn't tell you, but we are going to go forward with the Cal State Dominguez Hills Sports Management Program.
Okay.
I'm going to be a part of it as a professor.
Okay.
As a professor, we're going to start in 2025.
Mhm.
And we're going to be looking to place people not only in internships with SLiC and with You Wish, but also with some of the partners that we're going to be having that's going to be in town. So it's a really exciting time in sports.
Yeah.
Los Angeles is the capital of the world in sports. And yeah, be a part of it. Come talk to us.
Yeah. Like, come on, man. That's crazy. I like that for you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Dominguez, the Dons over there.
Whoa. The Toros.
Which
Cal State Dominguez Hills University.
Toros.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go Toros. Yeah,
The
yeah.
Toros.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
The Toros.
Yeah.
Man, I was already going to high school. Man, but you know,
we graduated.
Speaking of high school, man, hey, I'm hearing Crenshaw is having trouble filling their enrollment there, man.
Crenshaw. So me and you both, we've known each other a long time from Washington Prep. You got me by a couple of years, right? And you know, Crenshaw is one of the schools I would consider our main rivals.
Right.
And the fact that they don't even have a football team this year is just kind of, it doesn't really sit well.
Man,
I don't know what the specifics are, but you know, we got to figure something out with some of the city sports teams.
Well, it's crazy. Well, I'm hearing some things, of course, it's like some personnel and some employees over there that they don't want over there and stuff like that. That could be an issue. And then just like the neighborhood and like the I don't want to just say just the gangs, but the things that's going around there. Some parents are like, I don't want my kids affiliated with it. I want them safe going to school, leaving, going, like, what I mean? I shouldn't, and protect it.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't know what the specifics of the story are, but Crenshaw's a community school.
Right.
I mean, and we play. That's what makes the games so much more exciting. This year, we and it might be on the SLiC website. We had Washington versus Crenshaw boys basketball. It went to like double overtime. Crenshaw won triple. You went with us. Yeah. It was an amazing game, yes. And it's just a staple in LA City athletics. Football included. So I want to see them be able to fix it and figure that part out. But again, I don't know the specifics of what's going on. I
hope so, man. Because, like, first off, when you think of Crenshaw is a basketball school. Okay. However, regardless of anything, they still stood for something. Crenshaw, you wasn't going to be a slouch even, playing football against them. Right. For them not to be able to fulfill the football team, and then not only that, because first off, basketball players play football too. So some of those basketball players are playing football and gonna play basketball. So it's just like still, and that can't be filled. That's like, come on. That's
it's funny you say that because I feel like it's a reflection of what's going on in youth sports in Southern California. Because the city just the resources aren't there in a lot of cases, and if you have top talent, do you keep them at the city school when you have, some of the bigger private schools that will be calling you that have resources, weight rooms, supportive educational programs, SAT prep, whatever's going on now. How can you keep your kid at the local school when a school like a Sierra Canyon has so much to offer? What are your thoughts on that? Can you keep your kid, at the Washington, at the, Crenshaw anymore if they're a top tier talent?
Right. Yeah. No, it's hard, especially when you see the future for your kid. You know what I'm saying? And you realizing, like, first off, school's the most important thing, regardless of their talent. You know what I mean? But they got to be able to go to school, be able to think, be able to study, focus on what they need. You know what I mean? And not so much surviving. You know what I mean? Within school.
There you go.
Like, think
it's
about
a lot to navigate.
Yeah. Like, it's like, you already got trouble walking to school.
Right.
Then it's in school.
There you go. Right.
Lunch,
right.
Recess,
yeah.
During class, who's ditching, the bathroom, which one to go to, like,
what bus stop to go to.
Yes,
it's a lot going on.
Man. Yeah, come on, man. It's a lot to think about, especially going to school in the hoods and neighborhoods. So, like, even for parents, so even right now it's like worse. But for me, I'm like, I love homeschooling.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? You get to learn some of the things because, like, from what people been saying, school was not designed for you to kind of be a boss in a sense, more like an employee.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So not everybody wants to be an employee. That's why a lot of people broke out of that. They were able to, drop out of high school and still be successful. And you wonder why, because they just had that will, that knack, and that worth ethic, regardless of anything. Like, and their attention span was on something else. Even though they were, they felt they should be focused on this. They're like, nah, man, I don't have time.
Right.
When you have that, and I just see that too, like when you have something that you're passionate about and something is holding you back, no. You ain't gonna let it.
Right.
It's just like, I can't do it. I can't be here.
Right.
That's even a relationship.
Right.
I'm sorry. Hey, you know what? You tripping. I gotta go. You know what I mean? So that's definitely. But parents, they got a lot to take on with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then, what you think?
Well, no, I'm just saying, I want to see Crenshaw get back to where they were. Because even if, our homeschool isn't as competitive in if they weren't as competitive,
right.
If Crenshaw goes to the championship, I'm cheering for Crenshaw. if unless Washington's there. You know what I mean?
Right.
They represent city.
I don't know what this guy is saying. Cheering for Crenshaw ever?
No,
ever
the idea. No, if they're in a city title game, and you know what I mean,
and
or
they're playing against what, Westchester,
like a Bosco or something like that, or a big school. I mean, you know, I'm always cheering for the city school, bro. I mean, it just is what it is. LA City Sports.
We did go to the same school. But believe me, I don't understand. He know we hate Crenshaw. We hate the Cougars. No way. But you know, this goes with time and age that he wants to say, "Oh, it's okay." No. No, bro. No, we're always
we support LA Cougar. City sports here, right? So if the LA City team is going against a team that's not from LA City, we're cheering for the LA City school.
Oh my God,
it is what it is.
Let's cheer for Crenshaw and City schools. Okay,
all right. I mean, nobody's going to go get a Crenshaw shirt or anything like that.
Well, I would hope not, because
that's not going to happen.
You want to do or something you actually wear it or put it on.
No, you taking it kind of far.
Okay, well, that's a
stretch. That's a long stretch.
Oh, thank you, sir. It sounds like you want to put on some blue and gold gear.
No. We're not doing that.
Okay,
but red, white, and blue. But the idea is that they are a strong representative of LA City sports. They have a huge tradition that is respected in this town, and you know, I want to see them get back to where they were. You know, when we beat them, it means something.
Yeah. No, that's true too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And no excuses when we continue to beat you. Because you guys did beat us in overtime, but guess what? When y'all came back, what happened?
It was easy work. So yeah.
Easy work. You know what I mean? So y'all already know what to do when we talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
So can we talk real quick? Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark both made history. What? Angel Reese, she's the first to have 20 double-doubles in a season, and Caitlin Clark has the most assists ever from a rookie.
I mean,
what do you feel about those?
I think we might be looking at co-rookie of the years. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
Nah, Grant Hill, Jason Kidd.
Yeah, they've done that before. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's hard to hate on an assist record like that. Her position is point guard. You know, the only critique I would have are the turnovers, but I didn't realize, to be honest with you, she was that big. Right. For women's basketball, for her to be 6 feet, close to 6 feet, to handle a ball like that, that makes her a little bit more impressive. But if you gave me my choice for rookie of the year, I'd split it between her and our girl from what's her name? I don't know. Reese. Angel Reesebound. You keep calling her Reesebound. Yeah, because you know, for me, inside out. You know, rebounding and defense. You know, that's an every night thing that you can get, and she's not turning the ball over. Her team is winning games. You know, so rookie of the year for me.
Oh man, well, I would say I know they're definitely both are doing good. I would say that, but of course, you know, I'm going with Angel Reesebound leading the way.
Now you're always the guy talking about popularity. Anytime we have a discussion here, you're the first person to always say we can't forget popularity. In this case, I'm not forgetting popularity. Caitlin Clark is the popular choice.
That's why she will win it.
That's why I think she should split it.
Boy, it's not that she's gonna split it or she should split it, because she deserves it if she wins it by herself, and she's gonna win it by herself because of what she's doing. Whoever wins it,
Johnny, I have to
whoever wins it. But I know who's gonna win it.
But you cannot put, like, I understand that Caitlin Clark is popular, but that is not why she would win Rookie of the Year. Has nothing to do with popularity.
Yes,
has everything to do with stats.
No, okay, stats. When you say stats, okay, I'd rather have rebounds and points than just basketball assists.
I'm glad that you said that. I'm glad you said that, because Caitlin has more points per game than Angel.
I'm going with Angel Reesebound.
The numbers lean in her favor.
The numbers don't, and that's
yes,
why.
They do. Why they don't?
Let's talk double. Can we talk the numbers?
I just told you double. You don't want to look at all numbers.
You don't want to look at all
the numbers. Is double.
I can tell you the numbers right now.
Well, you don't have to. It's double. You're gonna listen. You're only going to tell us the numbers that make her look good.
It's no double.
Listen, her job is she plays inside. She's going to shoot somewhere around 40 to 45% from the field.
That's the same as saying
it's not.
If Caitlin Clark is leading the league in assists, of course she may have more turnovers, but you don't look at it like that. She's a point guard rookie, but you don't say nothing about that.
It just means you don't understand.
Yeah, you don't understand the game, and you talking about MVP.
You don't understand.
I don't want that. I don't want that. I want Angel Reese bound, and that's gonna win me a championship.
And you may not even get in the playoffs. Caitlin is taking the worst team of last year, and they are now surging into the playoffs.
Okay, what's wrong with that? I'm not saying
the Chicago Sky are on the brink of not making the playoffs.
But let's stay focused on what the original. Well, hold on. Let's stay focused on what the original question was.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
The original question is: should Angel have a part or be part of the conversation when we talk Rookie of the Year?
Absolutely.
The answer is yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, and if we're just strictly looking at numbers, arguably her numbers may be better than Caitlin.
They are.
And I say we look at the actual stats, they're not.
Oh my God. How? She averaged a double-double.
The one stat that Angel Reese, which is incredible, rebounds, that's the only stat that she has above Caitlin. They're both great, but I just want to bring out
that's why they should both. That's why they should both represent the WNBA as Rookie of the Year.
Come on, man. Let's go with this. All right, since we on basketball, let's talk about. Well, the Olympics is over. They drug tested Steph and KD.
They had Steph put that game away. They said, "It's no way." He had to have some extra help.
They like, hold on, bro. Yeah. You look juiced
up. No way, right?
Like, hold on, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah, I was watching that gold medal game, and I saw him make the first two, and then when he made, I want to say the last one, I immediately hopped in our group text and said, he's going nuts right now.
Yeah.
And it was. I don't think I'm ever going to forget that performance. It was a tight game, and the last shot was well defended.
Right.
Two people guarding him.
Yeah.
He, stepped back. It looked like he just kind of flung it up there.
That's
splash.
That was a heat check, bro.
Splash.
That was a heat check. Like, and
he did it on a world stage.
Come on, man.
International, world, global stage.
Heat check on world stage, bro. Like, listen, let me tell you guys. If you don't know what a heat check is when you've made some shots, okay, and then to where like everybody on the floor in the building know you're going to shoot the ball.
Right. And
not only they want you to shoot the ball, they want you to shoot it from wherever. And wherever you shoot it, they already know it's going down. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so it's a heat check to where you just throw it up, and if it goes in, oh my God, you're on fire.
Yeah, bro. A heat check is like a license to shoot a bad shot.
Oh yeah.
Like the coach is going to say, put that up. You had 2 or 3 in a row. If you're a guard and somebody made 2 or 3 in a row, and you don't find that person for the heat check, you could come under some scrutiny for that. Yeah. I mean, he just made 3. He's wide open in the corner. Let him get a touch. And, Brian.
Of course. You got to feed the hot shooter.
You have to feed the hot shooter.
Come on.
And Brian found the hot shooter, and he got one up. Mm-hmm. And it just was one for the ages, man. I mean, it was so good that he got drug tested afterwards.
Man, like, we got to, bro. Right, like you on something, you
bro.
We got to check you out. Right, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. But I remember one time, who was that? I think Ray Allen had a game like that one time, and he had to get drug tested. Kobe did one time. Man. It was like, man, but I mean, like, wait a minute, what's going on? Like, it was another one too. Was it? I think Russ
did everyone not get drug tested?
I know that. I think they just randomly choose.
It's random, but then when it's like that, it's like, come on, you know what I mean? That's not random, because they'll know, like, and that's why, because they're like, wait, man, I'm not usually like, you know what I mean? So they like, I remember Rip Hamilton got drug tested one time, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, just because they do so well, but which is crazy too, to where like, damn, they just want to. That's like almost testing your character, almost in a sense, a little bit, like.
It's not fair, but it's part of the game.
It's part of the game. But then it's like, well, you really think I'm just gonna cheat for just this game? Like, if I'm a cheat for every damn game, because I want to win every game. It's not gonna be just I'm a juice up for this game.
Right.
I'm juicing up for every single game. Right. Why is it that when I explode, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's why things happen where people think like, okay, trying to shade points and stuff like that. Well, I'll do this and that. No, it's
Yeah.
It's like, nah, you know what I mean? It's the NBA. But
do you think it should be a lifetime ban if you're caught in the Olympics? Like
lifetime?
Michael Phelps, he thinks that if you get caught, then
I think it depends on what sport. Like PEDs and boxing, I think you should be banned. You can kill somebody.
Why specific?
Because
sport?
boxing is, the impact. You can literally kill somebody out there. Now, in swimming, can you win a bunch of races? Sure, but nobody's going to die. You talk about boxing or like judo or something like that. Yeah. No, I'm talking about physically cutting somebody's lights out. You know what I mean? Or Greco-Roman wrestling, which I always seem to catch a little bit of that. Steroids and that could really hurt somebody.
Yeah.
But for swimming, I don't think you should be banned forever. Just test the guy over and over again, and make sure he's clean.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would think so too, because and then you think about it, like, well, first off, as long as you're able to test them, or whatever, they can, it won't get through. You know what I'm saying? If a player feel that they need that, then it's cheating. First off.
Well, let me ask you this, man. And we didn't talk about this earlier. Performance enhancing drugs saved baseball.
It did. You're right.
They were in a strike.
Yeah.
Everybody stopped showing up. They had about 3 or 4 characters pop up on the scene. They were all on the juice, and they started hitting 60 home runs a game. Yeah. Everybody got excited, and it filled the seats back up. And now these guys can't get their due because they were juicing. Yeah. But if they didn't juice, MLB might be in big trouble right now.
Sosa, McGuire,
right? Barry Bonds, like give those guys their high fives. They saved your industry.
Yeah, they did. But see, you know what? That's the thing about it, man. With these sports, man, when you really think about it, it is entertainment, but it's also entertainment business.
It's the entertainment business.
So when you think about that, and you're like, well, shit. At the end of the day, what business is just gonna let certain things just take it over. They're not gonna allow it. You know what I mean? And they're gonna protect it, the brand as well. You know what I mean? For the future people that own it to know, like, this is what we stand for. Like, just certain people, they just not gonna allow to take over because they know it's standards. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think that performance enhancing drugs should keep Barry Bonds out of the Hall of Fame?
No,
not at all.
I don't think so. Yeah. Only thing is, like you said, I think it bring the excitement, bring it back. You know what I'm saying? And he was a good player anyway. He was a good player regardless of anything. And so it's just like this, like, true enough. Okay. Even like steroids, let's say Steph on steroids. Let's say if he was, regardless.
Okay.
Now, regardless of the fact, like, you still got to make the basket. Like, because you're on steroids doesn't guarantee you're going to make a shot. You know what I'm saying? So with that, but you have steroids, like you said, in boxing, the strength
Haney, every time my man touched Haney's jaw, Haney was out.
Yeah, like that's a different type of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then now in basketball, now another thing is, it's not like, now it'd be different if Steph, when he got the steroids, turned into a dunker or something, and he couldn't wait to break somebody's arm or something, like, you know what I'm saying, and just really that, you know what I'm saying, that'd be like, wait a minute, Steph going to the hole.
If he's not fatiguing,
right? But that's what I'm saying.
He's able to do what he was doing in the fourth quarter as if he just stepped on the court.
No. Hold on. First off, let me say this: when I saw that game and I'm looking at the game, Kerr coached that game just like it was a Warriors game. Because first off, and normally starters, the star of the teams normally don't start the fourth quarter.
Right.
They normally comes off the bench.
Yeah, the bench players start the fourth.
They kill the last 9 or 7 minutes. That's your whole burnout. Like, you're not coming out. You know what I'm saying? So that was normal. But that's what I'm saying. That was normal. But if Steph was that, now all of a sudden, because he can dunk, but all of a sudden now he going to hole. He going to the, he getting bodied and he on the ground and he jumping up. Yeah, like, you hold it. I'm checking for steroids. Like, what's going on with Steph? He ain't shooting no jumpers, nothing on him. Like, he trying to bully dude that dunked on LeBron.
I'm gonna ruin his name. The French guy. Great attempt.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you try to bully him, hold on. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that would be the effect I would think, like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
What about, because if you're playing like let's say you're playing against people that are doing steroids.
Sure,
you
we have
trained your whole life,
Right.
and these people are cheating. Like you don't.
Oh yeah.
You don't
yeah.
think that matters?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it matters.
That's
It
the
matters.
fucked up
I would say
It
that's what I'm saying,
matters.
especially in the Olympics, because you have to train.
But there's
so
another
hard,
perspective
you
to
know?
that, right? Let's say I'm a business owner who invested a ton of money into a top player, and I need that player to perform.
Right.
That my perspective on that is do what you need to do to become Superman out there, because our partnership is going to be based on your performance.
Exactly.
So, nothing against the guy who's never done anything in his life, but I've invested, a certain amount of money in this. So it's two perspectives to it. But I do agree.
How the rich get
that-
rich.
I mean, we live in America.
Stay rich.
There are ideals, and then there what actually happens.
Right.
And it's going to continue to happen, and then they're going to continue to preach ideals. That's just pretty much how this game how it works. So
I mean, and that's the crazy. That's why, like, when you think about when you have Elon Musk, this man can spend $1 million a day for 651 years.
What motivates a person after that? I think that for those of us who come from the working class, we're trying to, pull our bootstraps up and get stuff done. We can't imagine that person still doesn't deal with stuff, but they do. You know what I mean? They,
Bro, is building.
But Johnny, because you said it before, and I do, because you're like, why does he make that much money? And I thought about it. I'm like, but Elon Musk as a human is operating in Mars. So besides NASA, his company is literally out of everybody in history is the only person, not the moon, like Mars. So he is doing like top of the level technology stuff for mankind.
And he has to have partnership with the American government if he's going to be doing all of that. So
and not only that, first off, let me say this, okay?
Or with some government.
All of that connection to tech, being the first to do this or to do this because you have the money to do it. Okay. So being that he has the money to do it, then whatever mistakes made are made. And guess what? They're on him because it's his money. But no one is able to watch the watcher. Like, you know what I mean? And to where he's just able to do that. Because, like, think about it, like, who else is able to do it? Nobody. It's nobody else in the world. If there's nobody else in the world, that means you get to do whatever you want. So he's able to make the rules.
Yeah, he has
say
freedom.
something. He can say something work that doesn't work. He can say this does and it doesn't, because he's setting the blueprint, setting the standard. Now, I would not wish anything, but who will be the next person? Because if he has that amount of money to live that amount of lifetimes for people, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then his thinking, you know what I'm saying? To where he's influenced damn COVID shots and shit. Him and Bezos. Like, what gives y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? You guys not doctors, you're not this, but so what make y'all, like, you know what I'm saying, be able to, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
The
really.
doctors work for guys like this.
Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but yet they're listening, like a doctor is going to listen to Elon Musk.
No, well,
a lawyer in a sense that.
No, it's funny. And I want to say this a lot. The saying is always that, like, numbers don't lie. Mm-hmm. Right.
Right.
But that's exactly what they do, depending on who paid for the study.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if it's in you're going to give me whatever numbers I need to see.
There you go.
If I pay for
there
it.
you go.
So,
there you go.
You know what I mean?
There you go. You know what I'm saying? I got the structure here, bro. I'm doing all the paperwork. I'm sending it. I corrected what you need to see.
What you want these numbers to say. I can make them say whatever you need them to say.
You know what I mean? So that's where it's at. And it's like, when you have that, it's like, okay, who's gonna correct it? And then when it is time to correct it, everything long gone. Mm-hmm, by the time you open this hand is already gone. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like that. You know what I mean? That's just how it's gonna be for,
But if he opens the door for humanity to have another place outside of Earth in case a big disaster was to happen, do you not think that he should be like the richest person in the world?
Let me say this. They will cause a disaster. Meaning like,
let's keep it. I don't need somebody knocking on the door here, Johnny.
Like, look,
come on, man.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you what would happen.
God bless America.
Yeah,
I just felt the need to say that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, go ahead. I mean, just say it. All right.
Because I'm saying, bro, we gonna have a war, bro, between Mars and Earth, bro. It's gonna be a war, bro.
Keep going. I want to hear
Mars and Earth. Yeah. Because whoever
Total Recall.
Yes, bro. Whoa. Whoever go over there, bro, you can't come over here. You can't come over here. And then people, I'm gonna bring certain people over here. Once I bring those people, that's it.
That's it.
Like, y'all, they like
listen. So wait. I just want to get this. So once people start going into Mars,
yeah,
you think there's going to be a division?
Oh yes. What you mean? I'm Mars. What you mean? And not only that, I'm going, bro. Where you going?
Mars, bro.
I'm seeing,
never
bro.
gonna see me again.
It's like, look. If he
wait, you guys will go to Mars?
I visit, but I need to see. I'm not going first. Right. I need to see
but
that.
You know, it's like a 10-year trip.
I'm not.
Well, I don't know. You keep putting extra caveats on it. Like,
no, I'm just saying, like that's in the reality.
Bro,
like, you're going to go right now.
Oh, well, I'm not. No, I missed that trip,
bro. Come on, bro. It's not gonna take no 10 years to go to Mars, bro. Come on, that's
they're probably hanging out on Mars right now.
Listen, that's so dumb.
You know what I mean?
That's so dumb to have a trip.
You have to stay for 10 years, or
right, it's not like it's not like they say, "Hey, let's take a trip," and then we put how many years it's gonna take. No, that's how far Mars is.
That's what I'm saying. That's dumb. Nobody is doing that, bro. Nobody is doing that. So that's what I'm saying. Like this, like
if they going forever.
Bro, listen, yeah, you're going. That's what I'm saying. Like that's just like the dude that went down in the damn ocean. The dumbest.
He's probably on Mars right now, hanging out with the Total Recall lady.
Come on, and he was a fucking millionaire. Like, bro, like, come on, like that's just now. And guess what? Where's his all his thoughts and ideas? It's just in the trash. And guess what? Somebody else gonna pick up some of them pieces, possibly or not, or start something new. Because they're gonna be like, oh, guess what he did? That shit was trash.
You know, the company, they're still operating.
Well, sure. And then he's having issues they're having issues with Teslas. No, I heard that, and I've never driven a Tesla. Mm-hmm. I don't have one, but you know, a lot of people do. And I don't know the specific issue that they're having with them, but it seems like the Tesla is coming under question these days. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Well, hey, Tesla's
pretty big in stock.
Teslas are nice, man.
Do you guys like the Cybertruck?
It's not my type of deal. I mean,
yeah, I seen the Cybertruck. Well, it looks good at night.
When they make the all black one or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, they got that. I saw
the silver truck like that SUV. You know what I mean? It's not really for me. Not for me.
So you're more for the look.
I mean, no. I mean, obviously, I'm for the quality of the car, and you know what I mean, like Ford man, Chevy guy. You know what I mean? But as far as that concerned,
because it's destruction. It's made for the apocalypse. It's made for a civil war.
Yes, I don't
it's bulletproof.
Does it come with weapons?
You can't get inside of it.
Is it bulletproof?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but that's the thing about it. And then when you see it, the shape of it, right? Like that back swoop.
Yeah.
Like that's a trunk in there. But it's like the truck bed.
What?
Yeah, it's like the truck bed.
Can I go to Home Depot and fill up the back with stuff?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, damn.
That's what it is. But I'm saying, so it's not.
Does it have a tow hitch? Can I tow some stuff? Okay. I mean,
it has everything.
So all that stuff, and it's bulletproof just in case I need to get away from.
Just in case, they tripping.
All right.
You know what I mean,
so put a bed back there. Go camping.
Whoa, keep it clean. Yeah. But I hear you. Yeah, right. Yeah. You never know.
And you don't have to do, I mean, with someone, you can sleep in the bed. You don't have to do stuff in the bed.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking that at all.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. So you can play some music.
There you go.
Are you guys the camping type?
Camping, I love camping though. I actually like camping.
I haven't been in a long time, but I go camping. Yeah,
camping is cool. Actually, I enjoy just being out in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? With the bugs
do
and
some
stuff.
Fishing.
In the sands. Yeah. I wouldn't mind it just to be out, do something different. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I wouldn't want to go out there and come back with poison ivy and all that.
I mean,
shit.
we got to protect yourself. I just want to make sure we go somewhere safe because
the bears and snakes and shit like that. That's the
yeah,
you know what I mean. You don't want all that shit crawling on you, and that ain't.
You ever watch Naked and Afraid?
Yeah. Oh my god.
No shoes, no nothing. Man, do you watch that? Yeah, that's show there. Yeah.
Saw, an ant farm. They got some sticks. Put it in. The ants crawl out. I'm like, what the hell?
Right.
Protein, man. Please. Hey, bro. Like, listen. Let me say this. I watched Naked and Afraid, right? And I'm like, because they talk about protein, right?
Right. I don't need that much protein. I don't know where you going with this relationship. Hopefully, you're not going.
I can help you with that.
Okay, all right, I ain't
not my kind of party.
I'm just saying, yeah. It's Naked and Afraid. I just be wondering, like,
there's some sparks happening. Is what you?
I'm just saying, just to get some, you get some protein. Like, hey, if ants was enough protein, bro, and you like,
do it for the both of us.
Yeah, like, come on, man, like, hey,
right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's just like, wow, and I just wonder, I'm like, man, because people say, of course, like, because they're out in the wilderness, you wouldn't even think about it, but I'm like, I don't
my question is, why do they have to be naked?
Yeah,
they don't
and
have
they're not
to be
fully naked, but they naked.
They naked enough,
right? But it's like, damn, and like, why? Yeah, why do they have to be that? Because then I'm like,
people
well,
watch
shit.
the show.
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
That's right. But then you think too, shoot, they probably watch it if they had clothes on because of the content of eating and starving and doing crazy stuff and trying to catch a damn fish with a hook and little stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And losing stuff to, so, oh man, but that's tough.
Yeah.
Like Dr. Brown, if it makes money, it makes sense.
No, not all the time, but we do live in America, so.